Mentees, to another exciting round of reviews in a flash. I'm your host, the Astonishing Melanie, and this guy is my co-host, the Uncanny Omar.
I'm the co-host now.
Yes.
Okay.
Take it away.
So the co-host gets to take it away. Thank you. So yes, welcome back, everybody. Today's Reviews in a Flash is brought to you by Darkstar916.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. We are going to be talking about The Wrong Earth, Volume 1. Saddened that it is only a Volume 1 because I want more.
Yep.
This is published by Ahoy Comics, and it retails for $19.99. I will leave it a link in the description where you can buy it. It is written by Tom Peyer, who wrote some DC comics that I'm familiar with, like Our Man and Legion of Superheroes. And he's done some creator-owned stuff. And it's drawn by Jamal Igle. I hope I'm pronouncing the gentleman's name right. Who's drawn Supergirl and who's drawn New Warriors for Marvel. So he's kind of been across the board. He also has some creator-owned stories. So,
like Omar said, I was saddened that it's only one volume. For some reason, I thought it was going to be just a one-shot, just as the whole story would be here. And I'm so glad it's not. Because it leaves you with a cliffhanger, and we're definitely going to pick up the second volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, without going too much into details, we'll talk about the premise of the book. Because always with Reviews in a Flash, these are really quick reviews, and they are spoiler-free. So, Astonishing Melanie, why don't you tell us what the story is about?
So, there is Dragonfly Man, and there's the Dragonfly. Dragonfly Man is very cheesy, campy, like, think 60s Batman. He even has repellents. He's like, oh, I thought this would happen, so I got the blah, blah, blah repellent. I mean, just everything at disposal of his fingertips. Great cheesy lines, talking about how you shouldn't use vulgar language. Very scripted. He says it twice to different people. So, Dragonfly Man lives on Earth Alpha. And Earth Omega is Dragonfly, who is gritty and dark. Think Frank Miller's Batman. And he
Actually, if I could chime in right here.
Yeah.
I have the perfect way to describe both these characters. So think Dragonfly Man, who lives on Earth Alpha, as Batman 66, the campy Batman from the TV series in the 60s. And think the Dragonfly from the gritty, all-star, I'm the goddamn Batman. That's the big difference between both of them.
Okay, I said the TV series. And I didn't want to use that language. Vulgar language is a sign of a poor vocabulary is what Dragonfly Man says, Omar.
Well, then I'm the Dragonfly, and you can be Dragonfly Man. Which actually is the way I see our relationship anyway.
All right, so Dragonfly has been scarred. He's got a dark past, and that's why he ended up the way he is in the comics, fighting the police and not caring if he, kills the bad guys and things like that. So I like that premise because I really like Dragonfly Man.
Yeah.
I do. He's such a fun character.
Well, their worlds are about to collide because through a series of events, their villain, who is known as, what is it, Number One?
Number One.
Yeah, but in both Earth Alpha and in Earth Omega, has a mirror, and he teleports through this mirror, and Dragonfly Man from Earth Alpha goes into, and Number One from Earth Alpha go into Earth Omega, and the Earth Omega Dragonfly and Number One come to Earth Alpha. So I'm not gonna say much from that because, man, it is so good.
Besides Dragonfly Man, I really like Number Two. She reminds me of Harley Quinn, but just in appearance, not necessarily the way she acts. And I like her because she's the bad guy, but she shows a good side. She's complicated. She kicks butt, so yeah. And I like her character design.
She doesn't break the fourth wall like Harley Quinn, but I can see, obviously she is supposed to be. And there are villains that are supposed to be like the Riddler and all these, especially the 60s kind of villains from the TV show. Mm-hmm. So,
very
the
fun.
Adam West show.
Very fun parodies.
I swear it is worth reading. But let's really quick look at the artwork, and then we'll come back and talk about, what we would rate the book.
Okay, now let's look at the artwork by Jamal Igle, inked by Juan Castro, but all packaged together by the colors of Andy Troy. And you can see here in a second the contrast between Earth Alpha and Earth Omega and the difference in colors and tones.
So this is Earth Alpha. It's all happy colors and sunshines and just all kinds of lights thrown everywhere. Whereas you can see Earth Omega is rainy and dark, and I think this is supposed to be like daytime too, but it's all red. So it has this filter that's different than what he uses for Earth Alpha. So this is number 1, and oh, we forgot to mention Stinger too. That's his little sidekick like Robin. But Dragon Man from Earth Omega doesn't have a stinger. And we'll let you find out why he doesn't. This is one of my favorite scenes right here. This isn't much of a spoiler, but this is what the Astonishing Melanie was talking about. Is when he gets shot, the Earth Alpha Dragonfly Man, he gets up and he was like, oh, I knew something bad was going to happen, so I sprayed myself with anti-bullets repellent. That is brilliant and so hokey. I loved it. I do want to show you all. In the back here, there's a collection of stories from Alpha to Omega, so they're from different Earths, done by different creators. So this is the story of Stinger. They're really short, like 6 to 8 pages each. And here's one of the Dragonfly, done by different artists and different writers. And actually, some of them are pretty cool. So I cannot wait for the second volume to see who else decides to add little short stories here at the end. Now that we've all seen the artwork, we can give our final score. So, Astonishing Melanie, what did you think of the premise? What did you think of the overall end product? And what would you rate it?
It was fun. I like the pacing. I like the dialogue, the art. 4 things, 4 out of 5.
Jeez, you're harsh. What took that 1 point away?
That last point, 5 out of 5, means that it spoke to me emotionally.
Okay, as for me...
You have no emotions.
I have emotions.
You're giving it 5 out of 5.
I'm not giving it a 5 out of 5. Quit spoiling things. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5.
You're taking my system. Yay.
No, your system is broken and dumb. Anyway, I love the premise is awesome, and it's funny that Tom Peyer had written some Batman 66 from that omnibus, if you have that.
Oh.
So it's really cool how cheesy and campy the Dragonfly Man is. And I love that about him. I love reading him just thrown into this universe of this dark and gritty Frank Miller, like you said.
Wait, so be honest. Who did you like more, Dragonfly Man or...
Oh, Dragonfly Man.
Okay.
Of course,
so
I see myself more as the Dragonfly, but Dragonfly Man was a lot more fun to read in this dark universe. Okay. The artwork was awesome. There were a few things that were really predictable, and that's kind of why I gave it a 4.5, because I saw those coming. But
I'm Omar, I'm so smart, and I can predict what happens in stories.
That's not what I said! Most people could see those coming. If you read comics for a long time.
I did it.
4.5 out of 5. This has been the Uncanny Omar. You sign us off.
I'm the Astonishing Melanie. And stay minty.
No, it's if you... Shit, you always make me forget that. If it's classy and cool, it must be near mint. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. And Patreon and Redbubble and all that jazz.
Thank you, Patreon.
Thank you. Well, now that you've seen the artwork, we can finally give our score. And... finally. What the hell am I talking about? Now that you've seen... I'm the fucking Dragonfly. I'll punch a titty. Alright. Sorry, that's what I thought Dragonfly... Oh, God bless you! Alright.
Pop your collar.
I'm not popping my collar.
That's what Kevin Zoe does. Welcome back, Minties, to another...
You had it. How did you did it like 5 times? How'd you mess that up?
Welcome back, Minties, to another exciting round of reviews in a flash. I'm your host, Astonishing Melanie, with my...
The word you're looking for is co-host. Or husband. Or this fucking guy. Whatever you want to use. I'm good. I'm good with either.